We live in a world obsessed with perfection. Social media feeds are filled with curated images of flawless lives. This relentless pursuit of an unattainable ideal can be incredibly damaging. It's time to challenge this illusion of perfection. Let's embrace the beauty of progress and find freedom in the messy, imperfect journey of life. Striving for excellence is a worthy goal. However, perfectionism is a different beast altogether. It's driven by fear, self-doubt, and a need for external validation. The harder we chase perfection, the more elusive it becomes. Perfectionism can be paralyzing. It keeps us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. When we're driven by perfectionism, we're terrified of making mistakes. This fear can prevent us from taking risks, trying new things, and putting ourselves out there. And when we don't allow ourselves to take risks, we stifle our own growth and potential. Perfectionism also sets unrealistic standards. It tells us that we need to be the best, the smartest, the most talented. But the truth is, there's always going to be someone out there who's better than us at something. Comparing ourselves to others is a recipe for unhappiness. Our job is not to be perfect. It's to be the best version of ourselves. When we let go of the need for perfection, we free ourselves from this self-imposed pressure. We can start to embrace the beauty of imperfection. We can give ourselves permission to stumble, to fall, and to get back up again, stronger and wiser than before. Progress, on the other hand, is empowering. It allows us to focus on the journey, not just the destination. When we focus on progress, we celebrate every step forward, no matter how small. This creates a positive feedback loop that keeps us motivated and moving forward. Each small win builds our confidence and encourages us to keep going. Think about learning a new skill, like playing an instrument or speaking a new language. It takes time, effort, and a lot of practice. But if you focus on your progress, the small improvements you make each day, you'll stay motivated to keep going. Progress also allows us to embrace failure as a natural part of the learning process. When we're not afraid of failing, we're more likely to take risks and experiment. And this is where the real growth happens. Celebrating small victories is essential for maintaining motivation and momentum. When we acknowledge and appreciate our progress, we reinforce the belief in our ability to achieve our goals. These small wins serve as stepping stones, propelling us forward on our journey. Think about the sense of accomplishment you feel after completing a challenging task, no matter how small. These small wins might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but they matter. They remind us that we're capable of achieving our goals, one step at a time. Celebrating small wins doesn't have to be extravagant. It's about acknowledging your efforts and giving yourself credit for the progress you've made. Take a moment to reflect on what you've accomplished. Throughout history, many remarkable individuals have achieved greatness not by striving for perfection, but by embracing their imperfections and focusing on their progress. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful talk show hosts and entrepreneurs of all time. Oprah's journey to success was marked by numerous challenges and setbacks. She faced poverty, abuse, and discrimination. But through it all, she never gave up on her dreams. She embraced her story, her flaws, and her imperfections, and used them as fuel to connect with others and make a difference in the world. Another inspiring example is J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series. Before achieving literary success, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. Instead of giving up on her dream, Rowling persevered, fueled by her passion for storytelling and her belief in her work. One of the best ways to overcome the fear of failure and embrace progress is to set realistic goals. When we set unrealistic goals, we set ourselves up for disappointment. But when we set small, achievable goals, we create a sense of momentum and accomplishment. Start by breaking down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. This makes the overall goal seem less daunting and more achievable. For example, if your goal is to write a book, start by setting a daily writing goal of 500 words. Or, if you want to run a marathon, begin by gradually increasing your mileage each week. It's also important to set goals that are relevant to your values and interests. When we're passionate about what we're working towards, we're more likely to stay motivated and engaged in the process. Shifting our focus from perfection to progress requires a conscious effort to embrace the journey, not just the destination. It's about finding joy in the process, even when things don't go according to plan. It's about learning from our mistakes and using them as opportunities for growth. One way to embrace the journey is to practice self-compassion. We all make mistakes, we all have setbacks, and that's okay. Instead of beating yourself up when things don't go perfectly, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a close friend. Another way to embrace the journey is to focus on the present moment. When we're constantly striving for perfection, we often miss out on the beauty and joy of the present moment. Take some time each day to reflect on your progress and celebrate your small wins. By letting go of the unattainable ideal of perfection, we liberate ourselves to embrace the beauty of progress and unleash our true potential. When we focus on progress, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility, growth, and fulfillment. We cultivate resilience, embrace our imperfections, and celebrate the journey that makes us who we are. As you navigate the complexities of life, remember that you are a work in progress, and that's perfectly okay. Embrace the journey with all its twists and turns. Celebrate your small wins, and never stop learning and growing. For it's in the pursuit of progress, not perfection, that we discover our true potential and live a life filled with purpose and meaning. Take a moment to reflect on your own journey. How has your definition of success evolved over time? What are some of the small wins you've achieved along the way? How can you incorporate the principles of progress over perfection into your daily life? The answers to these questions hold the key to unlocking your full potential and living a more authentic and fulfilling life.